So Johan, yeah, what I've noticed now lately in the industry, there's a big drive when it comes to digitization, integration, and it's no longer a buzzword in the industry. What's your thoughts?
So no, I think we experience that in our everyday lives. In your personal life, you come home tonight, you want to cook something. You go into your kitchen, you realize, I haven't got this ingredient, I haven't got that ingredient. What do? You jump in the car, you drive to the local retailer, you walk through the shelves, you put all these ingredients, you take all that time to get together the ingredients that you require to go and prepare your meal at home for you. Now, if we think about business, or what you do is now rather, you actually get on your phone, you get onto one of the home delivery applications, whichever one you prefer to use. You add the products to your little basket, you submit your order. You put your phone down, you turn around, you can carry on with whatever. We know you like to cut the grass at home, so you can.
100%, and on top of that, happy wife, happy life, because she doesn't need to worry about any ingredients, you know. So.
And you start to prepare all the other ingredients in the meantime. In 60 minutes time, your bell rings, your product is there. Absolute peace of mind, no stress on your side, no running around. And this is what digitization in business and in our world, with our warehouse management system that we have and our transport management system. This is what it gives the customer firstly. The customer gets an order from his customer for a delivery. He might be on the golf course. Mm-hmm. He gets the order. All he simply has to do is to go onto his application of his warehouse management system, place that order. We are integrated. Our warehouse management system is integrated through APIs with their warehouse management system. That order now comes through to our warehouse while the MD is playing, or the marketing manager, or the sales manager, while he's playing his golf. Order comes through to us.
Yeah.
We pick the stock, we get the stock ready. As we prepare that stock, as we pick that stock, through our warehouse management system, those messages goes back to his warehouse management system, and immediately his inventory is adjusted as well. While he's got peace of mind that his order is going to be delivered in full and on time to his customer.
And I like that what you're saying, because one of the key things now, and it's evident in our industry and under our organization, is the virtual warehousing model. So you don't need to worry about, listen, yeah, is my stock going to be adjusted? I need to call guy A, guy B, guy C. It's on a single platform. By a click of a button, the order gets downstream to the WMS system, and we process the order, get it ready to be collected or delivered accordingly. So with that being said, I think one of the key questions that pops up now and comes to mind is, what's the type of timeline that we are looking at from an integration perspective?
So we will sign a service level agreement up front with a customer. And that service level agreement is driven by the requirement of the customer. And as it is with any delivery of virtual warehouse, virtual orders and stuff, there are certain timelines depending on where the stock is available, whether the stock is available in Cape Town for an order or a delivery in Cape Town, whether it's available in Joburg for a delivery in Cape Town. But we will sign a service level agreement with that. And typically that could be as quick as 12 hours that we will pick the order for the customer. It could be up to 24 hours that we will pick the order for the customer, and that the order will be ready, or could even be out of our warehouse already on delivery to their customer.
Fantastic. And with that being said, so that is fantastic. Once the systems are aligned and it's integrated and the visibility is there across the virtual warehousing model, how long does that process take? I mean, we have experienced it firsthand now. Where, with one of our new customers that's coming on board.
Correct.
Maybe share some timelines, you know, how quickly that has transpired in the last couple of weeks.
And that is a great question to ask, because I think where we as Titan Cargo are, where we have positioned ourselves, we've positioned ourselves to do the ordinary in an extraordinary way. Our people looking at this cast will know that that's what we are. So doing the ordinary in an extraordinary way, we go out of the way to make that process not only as painful as possible, but also as quick as possible. Our ability to integrate with other systems is far reduced. Because our warehouse management system is a local South African system, our development process is much shorter. The customer you are talking about now, full integration with their warehouse management system on inventory, picking, full SKUs for the customer on our books, the whole thing. We're looking at a maximum of a 6 weeks period. We are driving for 4 weeks. That is from the first time that we've had the conversation. And we have now had to bring in, obviously, their warehouse management service provider. So from that moment, was 3 weeks ago. And in fact, next Monday, we're starting with the final test. And the week after that is our go live on that date.
That
and
is
this
remarkable.
this was also due to the fact that the customer is under pressure because the customer has got stock arriving from abroad that he urgently had to find space for. So we were also under that type of pressure. And we were not going to disappoint the customer and say to the customer, sorry, we can't do it. We pull out everything that we can to make sure that it happens. So yeah, 4 to 6 weeks, full integration, APIs written between systems, done deal.
And it will obviously vary from customer to customer what type of systems they've got in place to talk to our system. And with that being said, there's certain complexities, etc., that will vary from system to system. So, but 4 to 6 weeks is fantastic. And most important, once that is done and dusted, the customer can get this cargo to the end user, and we are ready to receive the next order with a simple integration, digitization,
Absolutely.
virtual warehousing model.
Absolutely. That's the top level.
Yeah.
Now let's understand that. That's from a strategic level, from a top level, making the virtual warehouse, the benefits of the virtual warehouse to the customer, the speed thereof, etc., etc. But we must also understand that there's operational benefit to the model that we present to our customer. The virtual warehouse model. We don't have a virtual warehouse. We've got a physical warehouse that we must manage.
Yes.
And we have got the accountability to manage that physical warehouse within the legislation of warehousing, with all the certification that goes with having a physical warehouse. We've got people in the warehouse. We've got equipment like forklifts, like pallet jacks, etc., that we must maintain, that we must purchase. We've got whole HR function that we must manage. So we take that risk that the customer has if he's got his own warehouse. We take all that layers of risk that he's got. We take that away from him as well. So it's not only the virtual view of my warehouse and the speed at which we can deliver these things.
And I mean, I think that's a trend in the market because a lot of people think, listen, yeah, you just have a warehouse setup. But there's a lot of stuff that goes into the warehouse. I mean, you touch on a couple of great points. I mean, if we look at insurance, if we look at managing people, ensuring that our accreditations are up to date. And most importantly, a lot of guys might have 200, 300,000 squares of warehousing across the board, but they don't have a system that can support that size of a warehouse. And I think that is a big risk for customers where you're handling thousands of SKUs. If you don't have that visibility or system in place, that will put your business at risk.
Let me tell you another little story about the operational risk that the customer might have and how we take the pressure off the customer from that. So over this weekend that's just gone past, we had an example of a customer that approached you Saturday afternoon and said, I have got an issue. I have got 1,500 tons of stock coming in at the port of Cape Town. The ship is going to start to offload tomorrow morning. I need you to take that stock in for me on a Sunday. It is Saturday afternoon. Our warehouses does not operate on a 24-hour basis. necessarily. We took the responsibility, we took the ownership of making the arrangements. We took all that stress away from the customer. We had to get additional forklifts overnight into our warehouse. We had to get people on duty, and I'm not talking about 1 or 2 people on duty. We had to get a manager on duty the Sunday. We had to get inventory clerk on duty. We had to get forklift drivers on duty. We had to get warehouse assistants on duty on the Sunday.
Yeah.
As the day progressed, we realized this now needs to be a 24-hour operation.
And what did Titan do?
We did it. We did it.
Proof
We
is
didn't
in the
hold back.
pudding, yeah.
The customer could sit back, and the customer knew that he left the instruction in capable hands.
100%.
And that 1,500 is in the warehouse now.
And as a result of that extraordinary service, they have given us an additional 2,500
There we go.
tons. So this is who we are as Titan. We are agile. At the end of the day, we just want to delight our customers, and we want to give them peace of mind and that they can peacefully sleep at night, you know, and not worry about operational challenges and so forth. Leave that to us because we specialize in it.
Correct. I like the word delight as well.
Thank you, Johan. Thanks, nice chatting.
Okay.